Welcome back to Witty Quiz Hub. It's Mencius time. 4 to 5 clear questions about the philosopher who argued for the goodness of human nature. Answer in your head, shout them out, or pause the video if you need extra thinking time. Ready to test your Confucian knowledge? Let's begin. Around which year was Mencius born? In which region or state was Mencius born? By what other name is Mencius commonly known? Which classical text preserves the teachings of Mencius? What did Mencius claim about the basic nature of human beings? In what language were Mencius's writings originally recorded? Which Confucian concept does the word Ren represent? According to Mencius, how should a ruler govern the people? Which doctrine supports a ruler's moral legitimacy in Mencian thought? How did Mencius believe virtue develops in a person? During which historical period did Mencius live and teach? Which philosopher argued the opposite view that human nature is bad? How did Mencius describe the innate moral sprouts in people? Which moral inclination did Mencius identify as one of the sprouts? What natural image did Mencius use to compare moral seeds? What is the Chinese name by which Mencius is known? Under what conditions did Mencius argue a ruler could lose legitimacy? What did Mencius consider essential for good government? Which book contains recorded dialogues and sayings attributed to Mencius? How is Mencius commonly ranked among Confucian sages after Confucius? What right did Mencius believe the people had if a ruler became tyrannical? Which quality did Mencius insist rulers must cultivate above all? What Confucian term denotes proper ritual practice and manners? To whom or where did Mencius travel to offer political counsel? For whom did Mencius argue education should be accessible? Which rival thinker explicitly disagreed with Mencius about human nature? Which later intellectual movement especially revered Mencius's ideas? Which emotion did Mencius identify as an original moral impulse? According to Mencius, what should rulers prioritize for the state's well-being? What did Mencius say about the role of the hot mind in moral life? Which Confucian term refers to moral righteousness or justice? Did Mencius believe moral virtue can be taught, cultivated, or neither? Who is credited with compiling and preserving the Mencius text? How did Mencius famously summarize his view of human nature? Which policy focus did Mencius urge rulers to adopt for legitimacy? Which Confucian virtue does Mencius present as the antidote to selfishness? Around what year did Mencius die? To what simple natural image did Mencius liken the beginnings of virtue? Which metaphor did Mencius use to describe how rulers should treat their people? Which philosophical school emphasizes benevolent and righteous rule as Mencius did? To which broader intellectual tradition did Mencius belong? What method of governance did Mencius promote instead of coercion? Which text should you consult to read Mencius's dialogues? How did Mencius characterize the relationship between the people and the state? By what single name is Mencius most often referred to in English? Well done, sages. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments and tag a friend to challenge. If you love this, tap the Confucius or Lousy quiz on the end screen for more Eastern philosophy fun. Like, subscribe, and keep your moral sprout growing. See you next time on Witty Quiz Hub.